These fucking dogs.
So there's this other story in the news. Okay, and there's a like horror movie that came out about this quite a while ago. But there's this new docuseries that's going to be on like Discovery Plus or whatever about the actual family that this happened to. And for me, you know, I've watched like a lot of horror movies. I don't really watch them anymore, but like there's always those ones that say like in the beginning, like, oh, this is, you know, a true story, or, you know, what
Based on true events.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah, but...
And I don't remember if this one ever said this. Okay. This horror movie. But it was called Orphan. Okay. And it was about this family that adopted an orphan. She had some sort of like disease that like made her not look like she was ever grown up. And then she tries to like seduce the dad and be with him, and then like kill the mom and like the kids, right? So it's actually fucking happened in real life. And this family, like I think it was like in Florida or something, was gonna adopt this Ukrainian kid who was supposed to be like 6 years old. And she is told, or the family's told, that this little girl has like dwarfism and whatever. And so, and they were told like, the parents are now divorced, first of all. But because I'm sure this would be really traumatizing, and not very many people could like live through this.
Yeah,
together.
like I never want to see her face again, and I don't want to remind myself of this.
So basically, I think it was the dad was saying that the adoption agency was like, you basically have 24 hours to make this decision. Otherwise, they're like going into a foster home or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they thought about it, whatever. And so they get this 6-year-old little girl, or what they think it is, right?
I think I know where this is going.
Have you heard this?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a creepy movie. Obviously, I never watched it.
Well, yeah. Okay, that's the movie. This is the real life thing.
It's probably worse.
Oh, it is so much worse.
You don't have to give me any fucking nightmares.
No. I'm not going to go into like the gross parts or whatever. But it was just like, so basically, like she would do these things like a little kid would do, you know? And they were given a birth certificate saying that she was born in like 2003 or something, like, you know. So 6, you know, she was 6 years old, like whatever. Turns out that she was born in like 1989 when they found all this stuff out in like 2010 or something. So she ended up being like 23, 24 years old, but she was like barely like 3 foot. So she had some sort of dwarfism, but I don't know. They were like kind of explaining it. I don't know that much about the whole that stuff, but so basically the parents, like, they would like wake up and she'd be standing at the end of the bed with like a knife. Yeah, they had to like start taking knives away and stuff. She was like putting poisoning stuff like in the mom's like coffee, like cleaners, like household cleaners and stuff. Like, yeah, really. And like, I don't know what she did to like the other kid, like their kids or whatever, but I mean, it was like really bad. Well, then they end up finding out that she's like 23 years old, right? And so they were like, all right, like, you're basically scary as shit, but they've adopted, they full on did all the adoption before they found all this stuff out, right? So it's technically their kid. So, like, all this stuff goes down, and they're like, okay, we're going to, like, pay for an apartment for you to be in and, like, all this stuff. Well, like, the parents got, like, the police involved or whatever because she was scary as shit, and this is, like, a nightmare situation. The parents ended up getting charged in the beginning with, like, child neglect and stuff because they put her in her own apartment to basically fend for herself. She's, like, 3 foot. Like, she could barely climb the stairs to the apartment. like couldn't get to like in the washer, like, you know, counter like stuff. And so, yeah, like the parents were getting charged with like all this stuff when like in reality, the entire situation like was, I mean, I think she was under 18 when the whole adoption went through. Oh, okay. Door's not shut and Bear's coming in. Nope.
Lay down.
So I think the adoption was real and stuff. But then like and then it was like they were getting charged with neglect for like neglecting somebody with disabilities. Like they were still getting charged, and like they adopted a complete like psychopath.
You know what I would have done?
Huh?
Sent her back to Ukraine. See ya.
But like, how does somebody? I mean, and that's the other thing. Is like, okay, so if she was truly like when they found this out in like, say 2010 or something like that, and she was truly only 23 years old at that, how did all those papers and everything get faked? Birth certificates and stuff like that. I feel like she's a lot older than even that.
I bet you what happened was there wasn't a lot of paperwork, or she destroyed the paperwork, something, whatever. Mm-hmm. Paperwork went away. And then all you have to do is be like, oh, how old are you? When's your birthday? Blah, 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 right? What if she's bouncing around?
I know they had a birth certificate, though.
Yeah, but...
See, the other shady shit is that they were told they had 24 hours to make the decision.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd they go for, like, this whole adoption situation? Because I feel like that has something to do with it.
I don't know.
Right?
It's probably some shady stuff where they're like, oh, we're saving a couple bucks because adoption's insanely expensive for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like, oh, we're going to get, like, a second-tier kid.
Yeah. Second-tier kid.
Obviously. The creepy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. You saved a couple bucks.
Yeah, good for you.
Good for you.
I guess you get what you pay for.
Fuck.
That was fucked up. But yeah, I never, like, I just thought, because I know that I watched that movie, I feel like it came out in like 2006 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there was like an older one, like this one, the one that I saw was a remake, is what I feel like. But I'm just like, God, whoever came up with this, it's like a fucked up concept. But who could ever, you know, mistake an adult for a child to like adopt and everything? But it turns out that it's fucking true.
Yeah. I'm good.
No.
I'm not playing that game.
Yeah. I know.
Jesus.
Yeah. It just, I don't know. Like, it makes you not want to do anything. Like, these people are like, okay, you know, we're going to adopt a kid, you know, try to do a good thing. And
I never do good things.
now this 6-year-old is hoarding knives. Like, we have a real life Chucky doll.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I just thought it was insane.
All right. It's titled Bullied Me in 6th Grade. I Got My Revenge 15 Years Later.
Oh, I feel like this is going to be like over the top.
That's a good one.
Revenge.
I had a bully in middle school torment the life out of me by beating me up, pouring water on me, locking me in bathrooms, making fun of my weight, etc. I recently saw on Facebook that he's getting engaged, so I stupidly thought of a petty revenge plan.
Oh, no.
I used an old Instagram account and posed as a pretty woman and DM'd him. 20 minutes later, he's messaging me back. We were chatting where I pretended to be the woman and we began to flirt. I screenshotted all of his text messages just in case he unsent them all, including a bunch of pictures that he sent me. And then I forwarded those screenshots to his fiance, and bada boom, the engagement photos on their Facebook were deleted the next day. Did I go too far?
Okay, first of all, I have to say, no. Because if you DM them and then within like 15 minutes, like they're sending dick pics and flirting with you, no, because you just did that girl a solid.
Exactly.
Right? Like you did the fiance.
You didn't hurt the
solid.
fiance that much, right? You saved her from the inevitable apparently coming down the pipeline. But yeah, 15 years later, I don't know if I'd ever put that much energy into something 15 years later. Maybe a good prank. I could do a good prank.
I think a good prank or, well, I don't know. Because, like, it's not like I was ever, like, bullied.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know what it's like to kind of hold on to that resentment or something.
You weren't bullied by your siblings?
I was bullied by my siblings, and I hold that against them every fucking day. Some days I bring it up more than others.
Well, there you go. 15 years later.
But I don't try to ruin their life over it.
I guess, yeah. I give it.
It's not the
same.
saying by, like, somebody in school.
Yeah.
Just somebody that, years after, getting out of school, you never see again.
Yeah, I think the guy did, obviously, the fiance a solid. Mm-hmm. And he got good revenge. And maybe this is the confidence boost he needs to get through life.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, just anytime you're in a bad mood, be like, that one time I fucked him over good. I got him.
Well, because you also have to think, okay, so this is just like a one-time thing that he did to this person, right? Yeah. And, like, who knows? Obviously, if he got bullied in junior high and this person, like, did it on it, like, he did make this person's life hell for quite a while. Whether it be weeks or months or years, like, who knows? And he was able to dismantle his life in a matter of, like,
24 hours.
24 hours.
Pretty gangster.
That is some pretty gangster shit.
I mean,
right
you followed through with it, making fake Instagram accounts, I applaud him. I don't think it was too far. Maybe you go a little further. Push it a little further.
Make a fake guy's Instagram account and DM him?
No.
Like, what do you mean take it a little farther?
Like, what if you did the same scenario, but as an employer? And then you're saying, hey, I have this job opening. It's $150,000. You'd be qualified. And then take it to the next level and then send that to his employer. And let him just...
you know what? I feel like that's going a little far.
No, maybe you just
Because can't you... Like, I feel like you can get in trouble for something like that.
You could probably get in trouble for anything nowadays. Everyone's a fucking pussy.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think you've got to take chances in life.
No, I think... You know what? I think he saved up. He took his moment.
What if you steal all the airbags out of his car?
All the what?
Airbags out of the car. And then put them in his couch.
Just because we watched Neighbors the other day, just not make that like a plausible thing to do.
I'm just saying, I'd do it.
Yeah. No, I think that he, Yeah.
You don't think that was far enough, but you think...
No, I think it was far enough. I think here's the thing. You know what? One day you saw an opportunity to get him back and you did it. Good for you. Now just move the fuck on.
Yeah.
Like, don't dwell on it. Take your win. Yeah, take your win. Walk away. Be done with it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And, like...
I think you just got to, like, lock that one away in the vault. And then be like, every time
you tell strangers on the internet.
Yeah. Or you
so that you feel really good. You got it out there.
Make another anonymous account and post on Reddit.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, I don't think it was too far. Sometimes, like, And obviously it just kind of shows that, like, that person's still just doing kind of shitty things.
Yeah. That's how I look at it. He's obviously, like, jumps at the opportunity to, like, start messaging with this girl right before he gets married. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're saving her.
Yeah.
Because he's a piece of shit, apparently.
Well, apparently he was back in junior high as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I saved this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I saved it a day or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm reading it, it's super fucking depressing. So we're going to go on a really depressing ride.
Okay. Even Bear just sighed really bigly.
Even Bear just sighed. He's like, I don't even want to listen. I don't even know why I saved this. It's... The title is depressing.
The title alone is depressing.
Yeah. Today I finally showered and brushed my teeth.
Oh my God. But here's the deal. I really relate to that one. Not the brushing of the teeth thing, because I brush my teeth every day. But...
Well, if you don't leave the house, then you put new leggings on and you did nothing the day before. Technically, you're not dirty. Yes, I, 23 female, know how this sounds, but this has been a big improvement step for me. I've been in the funkiest mood, mentally and physically, for about a month and a half, and it has taken a major toll on my mental health. And honestly, I haven't felt this depressed in over a year. I got to the point where I feel I never left my room or the house in general. Plus, the weather lately has been making it... hasn't been making it any better because it's been gloomy and nonstop rainy. I even contemplated because my life just felt so unfair. See, this is fucking depressing.
Yeah, it took a very dark turn.
What am I doing? The last one was pretty funny. Why did I think this one was funny? I never even got that far. I think I read the first, sentence. Somehow, some way, I talked myself into getting up and started cleaning my room. Once I finished the room, I decided to put a hair mask in. Well, the hair mask... What the fuck's a hair mask?
It does the same thing like a face mask does. It hydrates and rejuvenates, and it is a thing. You're not reading it wrong.
Okay, I was like, these kids in zero punctuation. I started doing laundry. While laundry was going, I went into the bathroom and washed my face and brushed my teeth. After I did that, I felt so relieved on how clean my face and mouth felt. I hopped straight into the shower. Probably should be laughing at this because this is obviously
Actually, no, but this is okay. How she described how she was doing, this is a huge, good improvement. Good.
Mm-hmm. One thing leads to another, to another, right?
It can show how doing one simple thing, even though you feel like shit and you're down and everything like that, doing one little thing can lead to another thing that can lead to another. And then in the end, you do feel pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I currently feel like a brand new woman. I feel like I can keep going in life now. The next big step is to finally leave the house and go to the park. I am putting that off for tomorrow because I want to go when it's bright and sunny. Today is the last day of the week where there won't be a gray cloud in sight. I'm now excited for the foreseeable future. For now, this mood will last until the next inconvenient thing that happens to send me into another spiral. When I get depressed again, I'm coming back to this post. All in all, today was a relief. That's pretty amazing.
It is.
Right? Just, you gotta be in a fucking, kind of like a downward spiral if you're like, I brushed my teeth and washed my face, and that just knocked me out of everything. I don't know. Everyone's been depressed before, I guess.
Yeah.
So, it just shows you one little thing can lead to another.
Yeah.
Like, what was the first thing that she did?
Was it the hair mask?
No. She started cleaning your room.
Oh, yeah.
Cleaning your room, and then wash your face, brush your teeth, and hop in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but seasonal depression is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in our area and like Midwest and everything like that, because you have such long winters and whatever. But yeah, it just shows that, yes, doing one little thing, and maybe that's why she is putting it out there, is so that she can like go back to it. Which to that I kind of be like, start like a video diary or like an actual diary.
Yeah.
Like where you write stuff down so that you can go back to it and be like, okay.
Or if all this stuff made this dramatic, don't even look at it like long term, just for the day, right? Mm. Her day turned around. Then be like, okay, I wake up, I brush my teeth, hop in the shower, biggity bam, right?
Yeah.
And then your whole day flies off that.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's a little different. I get that. But she obviously, what would you do all day? If you didn't leave the house, didn't at least hop in the shower.
Take care of 6 animals.
Oh, calm down. This isn't an attack on you.
No, I'm not saying it's an attack on me. But what I'm saying is like you can find other things to do without leaving the house. And without, I don't know. I can't like go a day without brushing my teeth.
No.
That I can't imagine, No. Shower every other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does show, though, that just, like, one little thing can have a domino effect.
Or it's like...
To where you can start feeling... So, like, look at it, like, one task at a time instead. Like, the first thing you were like, oh, like, feeling really down. Be like, okay, I'm just going to go brush... That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to brush my teeth. And then after that, it's like, oh, I'm going to just do that. Like, so if you break it down like that...
Brush your teeth. Hop in the shower. Get rip-roaring stoned, take the dogs for a walk. Boom, great day. If you're ever in a bad mood, you know what fucking blows me away? Those people who like get depressed when they smoke weed. I had a friend like that. Every time he got stoned, super duper depressed. And I'm like, how? How do you do that?
I don't know. I quit smoking weed so long ago
I know.
that I don't even... You had a friend that got super depressed when they smoked weed?
Yeah. I don't think I can say his name.
Yeah, no.
I don't think you do. It doesn't matter. He's done tons of dumb shit. Yeah. But he told me that. This was like high school. This wasn't even like adult,
Yeah.
It was
Like, you didn't even have adult problems yet.
Yeah, there wasn't even adult problems. But, he gets stoned, goes skateboarding, and he's like, I just don't think I'm going to do it anymore. I'm like, why is that? He's like, I get depressed. And I'm like, how?
Well, okay. I feel like I could understand that.
Well, you get anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, okay, so on that note of that, okay, right? So I feel like it can be like a triggering thing. So say he gets stoned, right? And then doesn't want to do anything. Sit on the couch, do nothing, right? And then, like, when you're not stoned anymore, you're like, oh, fuck, I could have got, like, so much more done, like...
I don't think that was it. I think he got it in his head. Okay. Like, he really got... It had nothing to do with that. He was lazy sober. Okay. We're high school kids. You weren't thinking about, man, I really need to do my chores and mow the grass.
No, I'm not saying, like, do chores and stuff like... Like, I was just thinking about, like, when I was diagnosed with anxiety, and then they gave me the anxiety medication, and then, so, like, when I had a panic attack, the medication just knocked me out, and then I'd be asleep for a few hours, and then I'd get up, and then the panic attack and stuff would start, because I got nothing done. Because, like... I was stressed out that I needed to get stuff done, but then you're in the middle of a panic attack, so you take the medication, which therefore knocks you out,
Just like,
which therefore you get nothing done. So it's like this vicious cycle.
yeah, I could see that. Everyone's weird and different.
Yeah,
I think everyone's weird and different.
I think so. Turns out I have anxiety, but it was like my panic attacks weren't caused by that. Don't worry, just 2 years of that vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember he told me that he got depressed. And I'm like, what? I don't even get how you do that. And then he probably explained it better back then. And then I think from that point on, like literally it was like high school. He was like,
Yeah.
I'm just not going to get stoned with you guys anymore.